I love video games, and I hate bad video games. There have been so many great games over the years, but there have also been some pretty bad ones. Which is why I will be listing the top 10 worst games of all time, so that you don't ever have to play them. Let's begin. This game is so bad that I never even bothered finishing it. The characters are bad, the plot is bad, the setting is bad, the graphics are bad, the controls are bad, the combat is bad, the music is bad, and this game even has juju. To put it simple, everything about this game is awful. I paid $60 for this shit game, expecting it to be good, and I really regret it. Honestly, I can't even blame anybody that couldn't get past the tutorial because of how shit the game is. But if you really want to try Xenoblade game out, I strongly suggest you get Xenoblade 2, which I've never actually played. However, the characters are so much better, and by that I mean there's no juju and they also have much better tits. Okay, I gotta be honest, both Galaxy games, 64, Odyssey, Sunshine, and 3D World suck. When Nintendo released their first 3D Mario game back in 2001, they did such a great job. I mean, 3D Land was perfect, and it's regarded as one of the best games of all time, but they weren't really able to replicate the amount of perfection it had for the other games. 64 has terrible camera angles and graphics, and Sunshine is full of glitches. Galaxy is super difficult and almost impossible to even beat, and 3D World is such an obvious copy of 3D Land. Odyssey is just disgusting and bad, and they all have terrible looking water. I mean, just look at the water. Okay, we all knew this would be on the list. I mean, come on, they literally copied Among Us. They copied the entire idea of having trials after a death. The Among Us meetings are the exact same as Danganronpa trials, but 20 times better. They even copied the characters. I mean, if you get half of the color white, and then you get half of the color black, and then combine them together, you get Monokuma. It's such a blatant copy, and I hate it. Not only that, but the controls are terrible. All you do is press the same button over and over again. It's also a visual novel. Like, if I wanted to read, I'd just go to a library instead of having to pay a bunch of money for a game. Characters such as Nagito and Byakuya are complete garbage, and characters like Fuyuhiko have terrible character development. The OST in the series is so god-awful, it makes my ears hurt just listening to it. I genuinely think Danganronpa is a piece of trash and a waste of time, and you should not play it at all. I could probably think of a million other reasons on why this game sucks, and why it's complete utter shit. Okay, there's really only one reason why this game is on the list. Morgana. I mean, come on, such an obvious copy of Monokuma, who is a copy of Among Us. This game is terrible. It has bad graphics. I mean, look at it, it's so blocky and gross looking. There's nothing to do in this game either. It's just kind of boring. There's no story or anything. You spawn into this massive world with absolutely nothing to do except mining and crafting. It's just really boring and not even worth playing. Okay, Mario Kart literally copied Garfield Kart. Not only that, but the game just has terrible graphics, like holy shit, this is bad. They also stole characters from Nintendo without any permission, such as Mario, Luigi, Shy Guy, and the Miis. I will admit though, for a fan-made Flash game, it's pretty solid. However, the fact they charge a lot of money just to play this pile of shit is crazy. Do not play this game. Play Garfield Kart, which is like 90% cheaper. Uncharted 4 is a wonderful game. I love everything about it. The graphics, the story, the characters, the fact you can even play Crash Bandicoot in it is insane. The scenery is amazing, and I always find myself coming back to this game due to how good it is. Every time I play this game, I genuinely feel like I'm on some kind of adventure, and I just love the exploration and puzzles. The game is so good that it's even getting its own movie. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time, and honestly, it's one of the best games to ever be created in my opinion. Sonic is terrible, and if you like Sonic, you don't deserve to play video games, because you're a terrible person. And I hate you.